This is Mrs. Knopf, and today we are going to continue in our method book on the alto saxophone with line 10, Rain, Rain, Go Away. And this is also one of the white belt requirements. So if you're working towards that, this is your video. All right, so let's go through and see what we have. As always, we start with our treble clef. Then we have our time signature. We are in 4/4 time. The top number tells us how many beats are in every measure. The bottom number gives us the value of the whole note, even when we don't have a whole note. So let's use that information to figure out everything else. If we had a whole note, it would get 4 beats. Half of a whole is a half, and half of 4 is 2. So these half notes that are not colored in and they have the stem added to them, they get 2 beats each. Then half of a half is a quarter, and half of 2 is 1. So when we color in the note heads, we create quarter notes, and in this time signature, they get 1 beat each. So there is our rhythm. Then we're going to go through, and hopefully you have already noticed there are only 2 different notes in the entire song. We have 4th line D, which is your octave key in the back, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. You have 4th line D, and then 3rd line B, which is just the first finger on the first key. And we just go back and forth between those 2 notes. So we have D, then B. We're holding each of those for 2 counts. Then we have 2 quarter note Ds and a half note B, 2 quarter note Ds, 2 quarter note Bs, and then we repeat that second measure again, 2 quarter note Ds and a half note B. Now, if you went measure by measure in each line, you'll notice that the second line is identical to the first. So we don't need to go over the second line because we already did. So I'm going to play through this. I have a metronome set to 80 beats per minute, and you're going to start each note with a t sound. You can play along with me if you're ready, or you can listen and then watch this video again and play with me a second time. But here we go. Get this adjusted so I can actually play. Here we go. And 1, 2, ready. And that is it for line 10, Rain, Rain, Go Away. So there are no rests in the song. You're going to have to breathe as you need to, but try to go up to 4 measures in a single breath, so make sure you fill up enough for that. If you need to breathe before then breathe as you need to. But I hope this was helpful, and we'll see you next time.